Alright, we are back out in the garden today, and I have another Pluot variety to try. I got this at Safeway, and I'm not quite too versed with Pluot varieties, but by looking at this, it seems like it's right in between what looks like the Dapple Dandy and the Flavor King. If I had to guess, this is probably a Dapple Dandy, if not a mix of the two. I got some from the store that also look like Flavor King. I have a review of that on my channel as well. So, not quite sure. I might label this video as Dapple Dandy. And I'm going to give this one a try. Very juicy. Kind of tart skin. I'd say pretty similar to like a grape skin. It actually really is. I'd say like just like grape skin. And compared to the other one, probably the Flavor King, this seems not quite as juicy. With the Flavor Kings, I'm not exaggerating. I could take a bite and just drink the fruit and then eat whatever flesh is left. And with this one, it is very juicy, but not quite. And the flesh, you can see it's actually a lot like a peach, probably like one of those pink or red peaches. And it's a mix between a firm and soft peach flesh. Its skin is just like a grape, like a green or red grape. Kind of tart. Nice and juicy. It's not spilling all over me, but as you saw it so explode to that first bite. That's pretty tart. And I would say compared to the Flavor King one, this might just not be as ripe, but with the Flavor King, the skin just slipped right off. So if you don't like a tart skin, it was actually really good for that reason. These are pretty nice. I would say my goal with Pluots is to find some peach alternatives in the Pacific Northwest that can really scratch that itch, but don't get the peach leaf curl like my other peaches. I've shown those off in my gardening tours and my other Pluot review. I would say flavor-wise, there's not much to this. It is sweet and it is tart, but it doesn't have a strong flavor. Yeah, it's just kind of like a generic fruit juice almost flavor. And I've heard that the base for many of those is pear juice. So I would say it's probably like a pear juice flavor, peach skin, tart flesh like a kind of grape, and overall really nice. I like the Flavor King a bit more. Maybe this just gets nicer when it ripens, but that's my review. I will see you in the next one.